Alright, what's going on, y'all? So, this is obviously CarX Drift Racing 2. The low key, what I want to go over. None. Alright, so obviously we're in CarX Drift Racing 2. Um, my thoughts about it so far. It's a good game, and it's very focused on competition. This is what I've gathered so far. I didn't want to play the game too much, and didn't get a video out. So basically, they give you the 240 to start off. I was been watching a couple of the YouTubers and like what they say about like how a car feels and everything, and I think everybody's on the same page. It's very competition focused, so it's overall a good game. I see its place. The drifting community will be very accepting of this. It's just a small little tweaks here and there. Like sometimes there's glitched out things that happen, but this is just a demo, so obviously this is not the full game. So I expect them to be very much on point when it comes to a full game. Two things. Um, you could the cars are very. I'm gonna just play the game so y'all can see. It's very different now compared to what it was before. Even the tire setup, like the tire choices, they have softer than I think it. What was the lowest in the lowest tire we had in car the drift racing online, CarX Drift Racing online was 90 adhesion. I think the tire that says city is lower than 90 adhesion. I think the 100 adhesion is sport, and I'm gonna go over everything. But basically, it took me a while. First of all, I'm on controller. I have not figured out my settings for the wheel yet. So far, I feel like I was kind of jumping the gun and go straight to wheel when I first launched this game. I think that's what kind of played the biggest role in me kind of not having like a bad taste at first. But because they added bunch more tuning options, a bunch more different things. Not saying I don't know what they mean or what they do, because I'm still able to tune the car and make the car do what I want it to do. So I very much understand the tuning mechanics that they added, but just going on the wheel kind of threw off my first experience. So I'm on the controller today, see if we could make it easier. But I say you could get the cars to feel like I play CarX 3 on my phone, so I do know like how to set the turbos up and all of that to get the car to be responsive. So this is the SR20 right now. We will be building a setup for like we will be building a car together today. So basically, let's go over the things I wanna show y'all. Is it workshop? Let's repair everything first. So if you come to the game and everything is black or it has a lock symbol on it, it just means you need to repair your car. Same as CarX 3 on your phone. See, now everything is unlocked. So tuning, as you can see, we have helper spring height, helper spring rate. We have all of this new to CarX, and this is just basically bringing it more towards simulation and what happens in real life. So the biggest thing here, we got gas resistance. Here we got gas resistance. If you understand a shock, if you ever looked up a video about a shock, you should understand what this is. But and these are just what was been there before. Um, I will say a lot of things have different names, like Ackerman is not here. As you can see, it's right here. It just changed the name of it. Um, Certain things are still there. It's just the names has been changed. So this is the thing. You just gotta press I. Is it I? Yeah, I press I, and it gives you a hint what it is. So that's the biggest thing that changed in this. They give it a whole new name, suspension geometry. The tire, we could only go up to 295s, bring it back to more competition, which I've been doing in CarX Drift Racing. I've been running 295s. I made the switch because on my phone I only could build to 295, so I just been doing that. So I'm not surprised that it's here also. You could only run a 295 in the rear or a 295 overall. The change the setup where you could have tune. You have ECU now where you have turbine pressure, RPM, boost limit, first gear, how much percentage you want, and all of that. Same gear set. Some transmissions you can't tune. You can't tune the gears, but this one you can. And then you have the brake system at the end. That's it. I don't think they changed much here, but I think the values could go higher now. Other than that, I think it's the same as the previous CarX Drift Racing Online. But I like the new interface and everything. The body kits and everything. Same. Some of them are new. Some of them are from different games. But the biggest factor is now I think is where you could individually pick where you want. You could pick the fender. You're not just buying a body kit. You could pick each part of your car that you want, which giving it a little more customization. So you could take pieces from every kit that you like and make your car very unique. So I feel like that's another big plus in this game. The wheel option, I haven't went through it yet, just based on the fact that um I just wanted to get the video up. Not really get the video up, but kind of like show y'all what's changed and not really, go overboard, and I want to experience it with y'all. So some of these options I'm going through with y'all. The wheels I haven't even looked in here yet. Like I just left it how the car came. In CarX 3 on the phone, you buy the wheel and then you have to change the offset and all of that when you get to, or you could adjust the offset in as you're buying the wheel. So this I feel like the selection is quite vast. Like you have these are Regas for sure, or streamlines or whatever you want to call it. So definitely VSKFs and all of that. I don't see the names on there, but if you know wheels, you know what you're looking at. It's a LMGT from the GR34. Yeah, so there's a bunch of options here. Now going through it, I would definitely change my setup on this car. But I said this is the first car they give you. We're gonna build a car together, and we're gonna decide what we're gonna put on there. So another thing that I kind of like, and we got to go to the career mode. It's good. It's just basically teaching you the basics of drifting and all of that. And I wish they would have a section like to show you like the basic car setup, like how to set up a car. But I think that just come with what you want to do. All right. All right. So how did I do it the last time? There's a way I did it. Was it? No. Thanks. Back. Thanks. So as you see, we have the weight distribution. So all I did was just press X a while ago, and it kind of give you a breakdown of the car setup you want to choose. So we have the weight of 1100 kilograms. We have a power to weight ratio of a 1 to 8. We have 600 horsepower, top speed 266 kilometers. What is that, like 180 miles an hour? Um, and the weight distribution, I think that's a big thing. This car is more front heavy, so to get you could this is going to be very beneficial when it comes to competition. If you're on a specific tire and you want to extract more grip, I think that's where that comes in. So I think it's very more of a competition focused game. I don't think it's like, bro, keep doing that. We're gonna drive to what we need to get to, cause all right. So this is one of the tracks, and then you could drive to other tracks. So I'm gonna do a little run here so y'all can see, and then I'm gonna show y'all the part that I really like they added. So this is free roam. You could make money here. You don't have to do the career to make money, or only the career to make money, or you get money just based on doing the little, what do you call these zones, clipping zones on free roam. The multiplier is back and everything, but they have another multiplier that's in the middle of the top, at the top of the screen. So they still have the one that go to 5. I'm not sure if the one at the top goes to 5. But I've been to this track on car on the phone. I'm gonna miss that zone. My car is kind of hooked up now, just for what I was doing last night. I was trying to dial in the setup before I got to make the video. So definitely the car is hooked up, and you're gonna see why shortly. This is a straight, okay. Alright, so that's a little section that I like. You get the whole track to be exact, but let's go here real quick. I love that they added this. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna make it very fun, and people, it's not limited anymore. Like, you could really just drive to anywhere you want to go. Alright, this is the first key thing here, the signs. If you pull up to the signs, I know some of it, see, said the first one said multi-purpose driving course up ahead, gymkhana course up ahead, short course up ahead, pit paddock to the right, and main track to the right. So follow the signs. You're able to find how to get to the other tracks. You don't really need the map. So the one I'm going to, or the one I'm only experienced so far, is the multi-purpose course, and you're gonna see why I've only been there, and you're gonna see why my car is so hooked up and what I got going on. This is 100 Asian. I know this is because as soon as I put change to this tire, the car started to do what I wanted it to do. That's a short course over there, and we're gonna go here to the multi-purpose and the gymkhana course. So you see, as you drive here, this sign right here tells you, okay, boom, multi-purpose driving course right here. So you go here. I know you see someone over there driving in the distance. So we're gonna go down here. Entries here. So, that's not a person. I know they added this feature to a set of Corsa recently, where you could set a replay and have like a replay of yourself keep replay like in a loop, so you could like tandem with yourself. But this one is like tandem with AI. I don't know if this, I'm assuming this is AI or like a dev playing the game and they just saved the run that they did, and it's so helpful because it will allow you to really get better at tandems, because it's random but it's consistent. Okay, he's behind me. See, you can't hit him. At least for now, we can't hit the AI. So I'm pretty sure when damn. Alright, you will see that they are very much fast. At least the ones I've encountered so far, they are very fast. So you can't have to really set up. I also like the live data. It shows you what the tires is doing, which should also be very helpful in competition. All right, so that was some good runs right there. So this is exactly why the my car is very hooked up right now. So as you can see, the tires are still good for another run. They're not completely red, but they give you time to cool them off a little bit. I'm not trying to get so keep proximity. I realize I can't go too deep into this zone right here. Like if I go too deep, I try to aim for like the second hash mark. I'm not really aiming for the full third one because I feel like I lose that proximity because he's like on a certain type of line. And his car might I don't know I'm not sure what tire he's on, but every time I try to go too deep on that zone back there, I have to play catch up. So and you just run this back to back, get better at your tandems. You don't really need a partner in crime on this game, which kind of give you that. See, it replaces your tires also. You got to set the criteria that I know this from Horizon from CarX 3 on the phone. Like you could set a parameter for when at what grip at what level do you want the tire to replace. I'll show you where you could do that too. But I know what's the best. I would extremely encourage anyone to play CarX 3 on your phone just so you could know where these new features are coming from. Because on your phone, once you get below 30% of tire pressure, tire level, it's like damn near not even there. The grip is not even there anymore. Oh, damn. That happens to me ever so often. Not all the time, though. But that's just something you gotta kind of tune out to. Because at the end of the day, I only started really getting the car to do what I wanted to do last night. Okay, so I'm gonna show you where you set the parameter or see the tires. All right, so you see they have city, soft, sport, slick. The slick I feel like is 120. The sport I feel like is 100 adhesion, and the soft right here is 90 adhesion, and this I don't know what it's probably 50 or 70 adhesion. I'm not too sure. I think it might be 50 or 45, half of 90, because it's very like no grip, very to no grip. Um, but I think the competition is sport. Like this is gonna be 100 adhesion where you really want the car to be at. 120 would be slick, and you have it both front and rear, and you could match. You could have one in the front and one in the rear. It don't matter. Or you could put both of them on the same thing. Right now, I have the front is soft. What the hell? I'm gonna leave it alone because maybe it's a glitch here. But the rear is sport. The rear is saying sport, but I'm pretty sure it should be. Yeah, there you go. So sport in the front and sport in the rear. It should be. I don't know why it's jumping between them, but that's that. Where you go to set it? Tire wear threshold front. I got at 75 because I always want the front to stay gripped up. The rear wear threshold, I have it at 40. I know that based on the CarX Drift Racing 3 on my phone. Because when I used to do the ranked battles, I think it is, like the tires will run out. Like the grip wouldn't be non-existent once you get to 30. So that's why I just put it at 40 and it just worked for me. So it's kind of cool that it switches the tire automatically, which it does on CarX Drift Racing 3 on the phone. It does do that, but it's very cool that they added it to this game now. The graphics, I have most of everything like what I think matters really. So that's my graphic setup right now for the controller. I have you basically have you could put how you want. The only thing I got that I changed was rotate camera. I put it to the D-pad because I don't really the camera view that I'm using. I don't really need it. Um, here, this is where you could switch between the assist, advanced. So right now I'm running arcade like for assist, angle, maintain, assist, off, auto clutch. I Based on how the car has been like figuring out the cars, I could turn this off now, but I don't really want to try that right now. Slip angle, I have it all the way down to 5. Brake force limit. This is when you press in two buttons at the same time. It triggers a certain criteria, and when you hit the brakes, you could have it like so you could kind of control the car more without worried about locking the brakes up and losing that proximity. Steering. This is I haven't touched anything else except for this. I touched this. Steering wheel retention. I think this is when it goes back to center. I put it at 75, 0.75. And then audio, you could have the presets. And that's it. So the next thing I'm gonna show y'all is first of all, let's repair the car. Let's quit. You do earn money for playing this mode. Alright, so I think the next what else I think is there. Alright. So we do have Kami Road, we do have Fuji. We just was at Fuji, and we have Ebisu Circuit. Um, so far, even on the phone, I only stay at Fuji, but they have online rooms. I haven't tried that yet. As you can see, they have the async top 32. They have real time top 32, the esport tournament. So you can see this game is very much catered to very much competition focused. The duels, I think it might be the same like where you could go against AI. I'm not sure, or they might have an option for you to go against real people, but it's very much competition focused, and I see the place for this game. And I said, career mode is just I'm pretty sure it's just like CarX 3 on the phone, where you go through different challenges and you try to get to a certain time and certain criteria to get the goal. You could get sponsorships and all of that. Let's go to the dealership. I feel like we need to build a car. We could buy another. Let's buy. So they got the Supra. They got the Chaser. We already have this one. Even though I would like to build it again, I'm not going to. And they got the S15. I think we should do the S15, but I'm not gonna put a SR20 in there. How much is this? 300,000. Let's try it. Let's buy it. Alright, I think we bought it. Let's go back. Let's do a test drive. Hey though, he's automatically off rip feels so good. And I think there will be rain drifting also, because this part right here, this little section right here of the track is wet. Like you could tell it has vertical, like it's literally slick. So I'm pretty sure we might experience rain drifting in, I don't know of any other racing game right now that like drifting game has this right now. You could drift in the rain. This car feels good, I ain't gonna lie. I think the one thing I might change is the gas resistance, and I think we should be good. Oh, I could change the cameras too. think this is the one I use. Alright, this car was good. It has a very spicy SR20 setup. I need to see what they did on this one. Oh yeah, the garage door opening. You could drive into the garage and they bring you back right here. All right, let's see what they did to this before we change it. I'm interested to see the block. They did stage 3. Okay, because on the phone, if I you have to certain things you gotta have a level kind of unlocked. They have levels to them, or they did just stage 4 turbo. The stage 4 turbo feels good. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's kind of perfect mix of response, but being that the block is a probably a 3.2 2.3. Let's see what block it is. Stroker, does it tell you? It feels good, I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't really give me the number of what it is. I know on the phone it does though. What tire is it on? It's on softs. Okay, it's on soft. All right. Let's see tuning, what they got going on. They have the front sway bar up, high. The rear, decent, 6 and 8. What's the dampers? Bump, 8, rebound. Okay, I see what they're doing. We're gonna put this at. Put that there. Leave it there. I said I was changing the gas on here. And 7 has a lot more angle. I like the angle. Axis. 4. Okay, interesting. Offset might be helping it too. Okay. 13. Okay. Interesting. Oh, they went higher on this. Okay. All right. I've yet to put tow in my car. It says that would explain a little bit of why it was driving. The cameras, they went positive on it. They have a fair bit of tow in, so 265, 265. Okay. They went higher on tire pressure in the front. Alright, so here I'm pretty sure it did. So it has anti-lag on it. That's probably why it felt so good. So we have 1 second. We have the boost, limited of boost. Okay. This is the control wheel speed off the line. We only revving into 84. Okay, maybe that's why it felt so spicy. Oh, the diff is different too. Okay. Alright, so not bad for the setup that they started with. I think let's repair it. Repair it. Right, let's change the kit up a little bit. Front fenders is fine. I feel like the rears need to go. Alright, don't like the angle here. Can I change the camera? Nope. Alright, so we have Rocket Money. Alright, we're gonna go with Origin there. Oof. We're gonna go with that run. The doors. Oh, you could take the doors off. Okay. Did not know that. What we have right now, the Rocket Bunny. I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it. Rear bumper. Oh, there's a new rear bumper. There's two. This one and this one. They're both new. Okay. You know I'm going with a cut, bro. I'm going with a cut. I don't need all of that. Are the side skirts? Okay, I think the best one is this. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take the hood off. What else we got? Okay. Get a little bit of weight reduction, I guess. Exhaust. I ain't got no problem with the one they got on there. Big duck clip. We got mirrors too. Okay. All right. As you can see, they really went in on changing everything. Really. Interior. Let's experiment. We're gonna rip the seats out for sure. Door cards. Rip those out too. Got racing seats. So. The glass. Oh, these lights. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Rear lights. Houston. We can't go back there. Okay. I guess we're just removing the lights at the end of the day. All right. Let's go to wheels real quick and let's pick some wheels. Kind of know what wheels I want though. Hang on. Oh, they got base 03s on here. Alright, so what is this? I'm in here with okay. So let's fix the fitment a little bit. Wait, what? The wheels did not change. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, the wheels did not change. What the hell is going on? So on both. gotta go somewhere else to install them? What's going on? Back out. Back out. Okay, now they're on there. Install. Okay, now they're on there. Alright, let's go to tuning and adjust it from there, because what they got going on. Alright, so we're gonna go 18s. Oh, 19, sorry. 19s. 35, yeah. 295s. 275s. Geometry. Where's offset? Wheel offset. The fronts need to come in. Okay. Rears need to. I think the rears is good, really. Yeah, the rears is good. All right, so we just adjust the offsets from there. Okay. All right, let's save that. No, not tune in. Workshop. Alright. Let's buy. We will be buying a 2JZ. Yeah, I getting a full experience now, man. So we about to put it. Alright. Alright, how I want to build this car. How I want to build this. Full intake. The manifold, I'm gonna leave the stop manifold on there. Exhaust, downpipe. The turbos, we're gonna go with stage 4. Fuel rail, stage 5. Yo, bro, what the hell? Okay, it's all in the cart. Okay, the head. Alright, I'm gonna pick what RPM I want it to rev to. Push it to 82, 85. I think 86 is too much. Let's do 82 for now. Head, put the best flowing head on there. The block. Could do a stage 5 block. It's the stroker that really matters. I think that it's a 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Put a 3.2 in there. And that's my setup. So making a 600. Oh no. X the install. Okay, now we have the 2J in there. Alright, so let's go to tuning. Let's go to ECU. Make sure everything. So we got 1.4 bar. We could rev it all the way to 82. 80. I think 82 is where I want it at. Everything else is good. Alright, let's go give it a rip, see what it feels like before we paint the car. I need to change the gear, or at least the final drive. Alright, that's why I don't like the the soft. But then again, the front. I said I already know. Like I could turn the anti-lag off and it's still like as responsive. So let's do this real quick. Couple of changes. Geometry. I think this is 65. I can't get 65. Alright, we do 68. Um, I think we could turn the anti-lag off and it still be as responsive. So let's see. Test drive. Yeah, it's cool to have the anti-lag though to kind of prevent the scenario of happening, but I think it's good for its at. I kind of want to put it on a different tire. Where's the tires at? Install. Here. Install. This tire. Alright, so let's take it back to this area. Where it was? Right. Alright, you see where it says collisions with bots? I think that's where we could turn it on. But we don't have that access right now. So basically I'm gonna take it back over where I was and see how it feels against the bot. that was good. I ain't gonna lie. Forgot to put brakes on the car. So the small little times y'all saw me drive into him, I have no brakes. But other than that, the car was good. Where I wanna go? Wait, hold on. I wanted to see something real quick. Alright, let's quit that. The car is good. I just forgot to put brakes on the car, but or adjust the brakes or whatever the case may be, because kind of I kind of want to see something real quick. All right, here. So the car turned out to be a 53 in the front and a 47, making almost 700 horsepower. Yeah, the gearing was decent. So that's my little setup for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more content. Like, comment, subscribe. This is our S15, and I think we could end it off using one of these cameras. Hold on. All right, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace.